moldy fry, so that's kind of gross.
Sunday fun day.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all having a great day. If you're new here, go down below and hit that subscribe button. And if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And drop your comments down below if you have any questions. We're about to go run out and run some errands because we have to go grab some stuff for what we're doing today, which you guys will see here when we get back. But we have to go run a couple places. I have to go to Home Depot, of course, because that's my place. I always go every day of the week. I don't care even if it's Saturday. Always Home Depot. So we're gonna go to Home Depot and a couple other places, automotive stores. So we'll catch up with you when we get back.
MT first.
All right, guys. So it's the next day. We ended up spending the whole entire day yesterday running around, running errands. Got my sunglasses on because it's really bright outside, as you can see. But I got the car completely, all the doors open, airing out because, as you guys probably saw by the thumbnail, there's mold on the car. It was sitting for, God, I think it was like 8 months, something like that. So I'll show you real quick the mold in the car. You can see some here on the front seats and also on the center console. And there's some on the door panel here. And then the back seat, it's probably the worst. On the door panel, on the back of the seats, pretty much all over the car. There's some on the dash too, but this is my fiance's 2001 Lexus GS 430. Those of you that don't know about the GS's, the most common ones are 300. We see them almost all the time, and I've only seen 2 other 430s when we were in California, so that tells you how rare they are. I'll put a clip in here if I can find one of one of these done up the way she kind of wants to do them. But pretty sweet car. It's a V8, 4.3 liter. Yeah, so pretty sweet. It obviously needs different wheels because these are the ones that came on it, so these got to go. She wants to put it on coils or possibly bags. We haven't gone over all that yet, but lots of things coming for this car. But right now we're gonna get it all cleaned up. I went out yesterday. Let me show you what I got for it. So yesterday we picked up a steam cleaner at Harbor Freight so that way we can steam clean the seats and get rid of all the mold. And then we also picked up some damp rid to throw in there to help get rid of all the moisture. They're also gonna pick up an ozone generator, correct? To get rid of any of the mold that we can't reach and also help maintain moisture control inside the car. And then we also got some leather conditioner to put on after we clean the seats, some mold stain. This is Armor All Just Protectant, more leather care with beeswax. So we'll try that out, see if that's any better than normal. Microfibers, because you can never have enough. Spray bottles, because I'm probably going to need them. Respirator, which you're definitely going to want to use. And then also I picked up some Tyvek suits because you're going to want to use these when dealing with mold. Since she is pregnant, she's going to sit this one out. And I'm going to go ahead and get the seats out first. Let them sit out and then start working on steam cleaning everything. I'll go over that process with you. Talked to a couple detail shops and watched quite a few detail videos. I think it was Detail Geek, I believe his YouTube is. Really awesome guy. He explains a lot of stuff, so I definitely recommend checking him out. I'll put his YouTube below if you guys want to check him out. But a lot of shops, one shop recommended putting some bleach in with the water, but even with a little bit of bleach, I'm just worried about because the seats are black, so not going that route. Another, she was like, no, we're not doing that. Another one was vinegar, but we're not going to go that route either, so we went the steam cleaning route. We're going to try that out and see how that works and see if we can get rid of all this mold. So let me get these seats pulled out and let's get started. Alright, so as you can see, I got both the front seats out and I put all the hardware, well this is the driver's side hardware, in a bag. I'm going to end up steaming these. And I got most of it cleaned up here, but I'm going to end up coming through and vacuuming it up obviously. But the worst thing I found was just moldy fry, so that's kind of gross, but that's the worst of it. I got the seats sitting out over here in the sun for now. Gonna get the inside vacuumed out and then work on steaming the seats. So That's the next project. You can just see all the mold now that they're out in the sunlight. Alright, so I'm all suited up, about to get started on vacuuming out the inside, but before I do, I need to change out my filter because that just looks bad compared to that. So get that swapped out real quick and then we're gonna get started on this interior. And also one thing I wanted to mention was I picked up this interior brush from O'Reilly's. It was $6, I believe, to get rid of a lot of this dog hair. It'll break it loose and then I'll be able to vacuum it up, which you'll see here in a minute. But I'm gonna swap this filter out and let's get started on this mess. Alright, so I got about half of the driver's side done, as you can see. Like Mackenzie just said, she's never seen it this clean, even when she got the car. So super clean, and you can see back here where it's gross and all the dog hair. You can kind of see the difference of where I got the dog hair off versus not, all the way up. Not perfect, I'm not a professional detailer, but definitely better than it was, obviously. So I'm gonna continue working on back here, vacuum out the seats, and then we'll start steam cleaning the seats and getting all the mold off here. I had to shut the doors because unfortunately I'm outside right now because I didn't want to pull us into the garage because I still got stuff in the way. So shut the doors, so because stuff was just blowing around like crazy. Biggest thing I say is just take your time because it's not really something you can rush, so just take your time and have fun. Alright, so I just wrapped up doing the full detail. I gotta say, this brush right here, definitely worth $6 because as I would vacuum, I'd come back through with a brush and it'd loosen up a lot of, if there was like any chunks of like food particles or dog hair and all that, it broke it loose, and then I'd go over vacuum again like you saw and just keep going, repeating the process multiple times until you get all the hair up. So let me show you how it looks inside. It looks really good, if I do say so myself. I don't know how well you can see here. As you can see, completely clean. It's hard to see because of the sun, like I said, but looking good. And then come over to this side, and as you can see, nice and clean. So now I'm gonna take a break and get this freaking thing off because I am sweating bullets. And also I was wearing my respirator the whole time. So nice and sweaty, as you can tell by my hat. But like I said, I'm gonna take a break and then we're gonna move on to steaming the seats, which this is gonna be fun. So let's do it. So I took my seat off and hung it up, and it's kind of funny how it legit looks like someone's standing there with their feet and everything. Alright, so I just took the back seat out, which was easy. There's 3 clips, 1 in the middle and 2 on each side. You just pull up in the middle, and then on the other side it pops right out with the 2 little hooks which slide out. Here's the inside, as you can see, and it's kind of funny because there was someone's detailing card underneath the seat here. Kind of convenient and funny. Alright, so I ended up taking out the whole entire back seat, which there's bolts at the bottom, and then if you push up the headrest, there's a bolt behind each headrest, so 2 top ones, and I believe there's 4 bottom ones, and then also the seat belt bolts as well. But I got it all vacuumed out. Still pretty gross, but once I hit the steamer, I'll vacuum as I go and steam clean everything. Alright, so I'm getting ready to steam the seats, and what I did was took 2 microfiber towels and wrapped it over the head, and then used 2 of her hair ties because I didn't have any rubber bands. I was gonna use zip ties, but she recommended hair ties, so I was like, okay, why not? Easier. But they recommended to use 2 microfibers because if you use 1, then it'll end up losing its softness, or whatever technical term is for it. But I'm gonna get started on it, but just wanna give you that little tip. So I switched off the head here to just the regular nozzle, and I got some of these detailing brushes, again from O'Reilly. I think it was like $6. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit all the tracks here and along the seat belt and everything, get that all clean with the brush, and also probably use a vacuum as well to vacuum up all the loose stuff as it goes, and also use a microfiber. so I got the seat all clean here and went around with the steamer and got along all the buttons and used the little tiny detail brush as well, which helped out a lot. Cleaned the tracks, probably a little more excessive than it needed to be, but then again, there was mold, so I just want to make sure I get everything. The seats came out really nice and clean, as you can see. But I'm going to finish this seat up on the bottom and do a little bit more cleanup on the bottom of the seat just to make sure I got all the mold off of it. And then I'm going to go on move forward to working on the rest of the seats. So I don't know how well you can see the difference here, but this part's cleaned for the steam. And this part still has all the mold on it. But it comes nice and clean. You just got to be fast. Don't stay in one spot for too long because you'll get zebra striping and it also will start to crack the leather. So you just got to be careful and work fast. So I'm about to get started on the second seat. I put 2 new microfibers on the steamer and I got a fresh one to wipe it down with. So I got all the door panels done and I'm working on this back seat. As you can see, I got this half done completely versus that side. You can see how gross and nasty it is versus nice and clean. Progress. All right, so one of the last things I'm gonna do for the day is these seat belts. You can see all the mold on it on both sides. So again, simple. Just gonna take this bad mammoth Jambo right here, freaking lifesaver, and just, well, I think we're running low. I haven't had to refill it at all, so yeah, I think we're running low. Slide this booger up here, hit it again real quick. Yeah, we're running out.
Yeah, we are.
I'm gonna end up hitting that one again tomorrow, but if you want to come over to the other side, God, I'm sweaty. This one I just did, and as you can see, there's no mold on it. Perfectly clean. So I'm gonna wrap this video up here because I'm sure it's already been a long one. It's been a long day. I've been in this damn thing for at least 4 or 5 hours. Yeah, I blew out a toe. I got another one of these though for tomorrow because I ended up doing the, well, let's go to the other side.
Yeah.
The other side has more mold on it. You can see on the center console. So you can see all the mold still on the center console here. So when I have to hit that tomorrow, yeah, up on the dash too.
There used to be a ton here, but not anymore.
Yeah, all gone. All right, here, let's face away from the wind, stand right there. All right, so I'm gonna wrap the video up here. If you guys enjoyed today's upload, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. If you're new here, go down below and hit that subscribe button. Turn on post notifications so you don't miss any uploads. Drop a comment down below if you have any questions. I'll try to get back to you. Again, I'm not a professional detailer. Just this needed to get taken care of, so I did the job. Instead of paying, I think a shop quoted me $500 to $700 was the one quote I got, which I didn't want to pay that. So getting taken care of. And next upload, you guys will see center console getting done, the dash, the seats go back in. I'm gonna take care of the trunk. I'm gonna do the engine bay, and then we're gonna do a full detail on the outside. So still lots of work. We're just scratching the surface. All the links to everything I use will be in the description below if you guys want to pick anything up for yourself. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll see you in the next upload. Yeah.
Just detail.
Shop Tane doing shop things.